Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just got done wrapping things up on the 96 Mustang. It now has a Typhoon intake. The AccuFab throttle body and the EGR delete I haven't added, as well with as the air motive regulator. I haven't put those back on. I've just snapped it up, buttoned it back up. I got to add coolant and test at this point. But let me show you how it's turned out. I didn't clean it as I usually clean my stuff. I just tossed it on, had intake bolts, was tired of messing around waiting on doing it. Don't feel like bringing out the pressure washer in this, clean the inside, messing up the gaskets. So I just said to heck with it and put it on. So this is how it's turned out. Now what I had to do is, this is a non-PI motor going to a PI intake. Now there's several things that had to happen. I had to cut the tabs on the intake gaskets all around on the inside. Now in the front here and in the back over there, you have to add silicone, or I used black, ultra black silicone across the front water part of the jacket to the square part, because the PI and the non-PI gaskets are different. There's a coolant passage here where you got to put silicone under it, and back there as well. Now, I ran into one more snafu. As I was dropping the intake, I couldn't get the intake flat down on the deck of the heads. Now, the issue was I had a coolant pipe under there, and it had a PI dorman, but the PI dorman does not come as low as this Typhoon style intake. So what I had to do is that tube that runs along the bottom there, I had to pull it back to that edge of the block there underneath the head, if you know what I'm talking about. I had to pull it back like that. There's two bolts that hold it behind the block. I pulled it and bent it down and got it on that edge, and then dropped the intake down. Maybe I had to change that coolant tube. Didn't have one, didn't have the block anymore, so it is what it is. But everything's buttoned up together. The firing order's correct. All the sensors, everything's together. There's one thing I did notice. The other car had two coolant temp sensors, one over here and one over here. Now I no longer have this coolant temp sensor. As you can see, it's no longer there. So I don't know what's going to happen to it. I siliconed the thermostat housing, as you can see. So I might just tape that up to the additional stuff. I don't know if that's going to make any effect on fans running all the time, if that's unplugged. I don't know at this point. It looks like there's only one coolant temperature sensor on this one. The other one had two on both sides in the front. So anyway, I wanted to show you how it wrapped up, and as always, like, subscribe, and share, and keep on dreaming. This is the non-PI to PI intake on a non-PI car. Like, subscribe, and share, and as always, keep on dreaming.